Hey guys, it's Leena from the Land of Gods, and we are doing the Timeless Dailies. As usual, I am not date stamping any of these readings to let the divine allow you receive this message when it's time for you to receive. Remember, these are general reading. Time's fluid and energies can be flipped. Cards can sometimes pick up messages for your loved ones and not directly yours. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for others to receive. Let's jump in. The challenge for the collective for today. We're going to look into challenge, advice, and the outcome. The challenge is King of Cups. Not able to connect to your emotions or not able to express them, are having issues with emotions and feelings in general. This could be an emotional block. Someone who is not able to regulate his or her feelings and emotions. The advice, please. The advice is Chariot. Takes me straight to these two right here, symbolizing the yin and the yang, the internal and the external balance. And the outcome is Hangman. Man, this is strong. Changing perspective, moving on. And if the advice is followed, you'll get the much needed enlightenment that you need. With the Knight of Pentacles, steadfast energy, very focused. Let's clarify them. There's a very intense sense of seriousness somehow. This is very matter-of-factly, very serious. It's a crucial juncture in life. And you feel emotionally constipated. Yep. King of Cups, because, look at that. What were we talking about? Crucial juncture in life comes along with the Tower. Crazy transformation going on. Not necessarily something that you are liking right now because you have to deal with a lot of things and your emotions are flying everywhere. You do not really have any control over them, or you are feeling completely constipated. You're just not able to express yourself because you are so dumbstruck by this Tower moment that's happening in life. This could be a sudden change that you were not expecting in life, or something that was brewing for a very long time. It's like a volcano that's brewing inside, and then boom, it suddenly erupts. And apparently for everybody else around, it's like a sudden act, but for the one for whom it was already brewing for so long, it's actually not. You don't know how to tell this to everybody else. The Chariot, after the Tower there is nothing much to do but to move on. The Chariot, please clarify the Chariot. We have, you are moving very steadfast. As I said, right? Did I say this or not before the clarifiers even popped out? It's time to move. The only thing that you can do after the Tower moment happens is move. Move. Two of Rods with Chariot and Queen of Pentacles. It's time to move from the demolition side. It's very intense energy that I feel right now. You might be able to move, but you would be able to move slowly, and that is any which ways the advice, because there is no point rushing into. It's like getting out of one pit and falling into the other. There are lessons, of course. Whenever there is Tower moment happening in your life, no matter how painful or how inconvenient in life it feels, there's a lesson to be learned. And if you're just trying to move from there from the situation or escape. There is no escape. There is no escape. There are certain karmic lessons to be learned, and if you don't learn it, the pattern is going to get repeated. So save yourself from another tower moment and learn. Move. It is time to move. Yes, that's the advice. Two of Rods. You are at the crossroads in life, and it's time to take that decision. But that decision needs to be taken with this maturity and steadiness of the Queen of Pentacles, the maturity that she brings into the situation, the compassion that she brings into the situation, the earthly grounding that she brings into the situation. Please don't rush. Don't get onto this chariot and boom, you go. No, because you need to find that balance first. Otherwise, what is going to happen? The chariot is going to topple over. That's what's going to happen. So, if this advice is followed, the Hangman as the possible outcome, please. Hangman as the possible outcome, please clarify. Two of Cups, that's nice. And Page of Pentacles, yeah. With that sense of having learned the lesson, having this enlightenment, finally being wiser than you were before, you'll be able to move in a new direction which has potential, and at the same time you would be able to connect with yourself more. So you'll be able to move in a new direction with a new sense of self-love, with a new sense of connection within. We started with having issues with our own emotions. We learned this, and the outcome is that we are finally able to have a sense of connection, have a sense of control over our own self. Here you're everywhere. That's how we started. Probably that's the lesson, that no matter what's happening in the outer surroundings, stay calm within, and that's the only way to move forward, because you cannot control what's happening around you. The only thing that you can control is your reaction or your response to it. Here you are reacting, now you'll be responding. That's the difference. Knight of Pentacles is in no rush, ever. But the way he approaches certain thing is extremely, extremely steadfast. With the Knight of Cups, yeah, compassion and maturity. These are the two things that you are being asked to focus on. Let's get you a final guidance message before we wrap up the reading. From the Keeper of the Light Oracle card. The message is Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Let's see what Mahavatar Babaji has to tell you. You may feel that you have retreated from the world recently. Well, after the Tower moment, I guess everybody goes through that. Probably that's the reason why the emotionally constipated feeling or not able to express yourself came as the challenge. Because you have retreated. Maybe you have not been as active socially or spiritually, but this time of inner rest has really paid off. That's what we were talking about, right? Going within. You are becoming more and more consciously aware of how connected you are to God and all living beings. This sense of union is called yoga. Yoga goes beyond physical abilities and into a sense of awareness that's created through spiritual practice, meditation, and devotion to the divine. Mahavatar Babaji, the yogic father, is here to inspire that fire of union within you so that you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating the waves of energy that form your life. There you go. That's the message for you, my dears. It's a wrap. Thanks for joining me. Namaste from the land of gods.